What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we got a new snap for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It's getting even creepier. Check it out.
It's clear that the majority of patients exhibit signs of mild to severe psychosis immediately following each procedure. Now, I am reluctant to resort to the use of physical restraints. I may be forced to do just that.
Alrighty, so it looks like things are continuing to go downhill for our good friend Dr. Salim here. So basically he's running this cutting edge experiment. Then the last Snapchats we found out that a lot of his patients died. Most of them died from coronary failure, which is kind of like heart failure. Then one of them died from self-inflicted injuries, which is kind of crazy. Like he went so insane that he started like ripping himself apart and killed himself, which is really, really creepy. And now we're finding out that of the guys that are left alive, which there are only 4 left alive based on the last snap, of those 4, most of them are starting to go legitimately psycho, like they're going insane. He says, it's clear that the majority of patients exhibit signs of moderate severe psychosis immediately following each procedure. Though I am reluctant to resort to the use of physical restraints, I may be forced to do just that. So they're getting so bad that he's gonna have to start restraining them, otherwise they're gonna do harm to themselves or worse, other people, including Dr. Salim. So this is really starting to take a turn for the worse, man. It continues to get creepier and creepier, and I can't wait to see what happens from this. As of right now, I'm seeing a lot of different theories and ideas and stuff as to where this could be going. One of the things that's, really kind of matches up pretty well is there's actually a creepypasta called The Russian Sleep Experiments. If you guys want to read that, I'll link it down in the description. Creepypasta is just kind of like little short, scary stories that, really kind of like send chills down your back and stuff like that. But basically, this creepypasta, it was proven to be false. A lot of people thought it was like a legit experiment that actually took place in World War II. It was proven to not actually take place. It's a fake story. But basically, they took some prisoners of war and they pumped stimulant gas into this room to try to keep them up because they were experimenting with sleep cycles and stuff like that. They wanted them to stay up for 30 days. These people went absolutely insane, started ripping themselves apart and eating themselves, and their insides were hanging. It was really, really weird. But there are some connections there, that there were 4 guys in that experiment, just like there's 4 guys left right now and stuff like that. So that's kind of creepy, and that could be the direction they're going. I've seen a lot of different kind of ideas and theories based around zombies. So again, there are 4 current surviving patients out of these. What's going on here? And there are obviously 4 main zombies characters when you play zombies. So we could be kind of going back in time. We could be going back to the main 4 zombies characters from the original zombies, and maybe Dr. Salim is kind of like a Richtofen that's time traveled or something like that. I saw a really crazy kind of theory in the comments on the last video, and that's what I'm going off of there. But yeah, it's kind of all over the place. I'm not sure what's going on. Obviously there is some sort of a dark and scary and just kind of, death-ish, theme going on here. It seems like zombies could be a really good fit for this. This is how things could start to go wrong, and these experiments cause these people that just go absolutely insane and start eating each other and doing stuff like that. But at the same time, based off of previous experience, I don't think it's going to be zombies. I feel like this has to do with single player, because that's what they lead off with every year. It's the kind of teaser reveal that doesn't give you much. It lets you know what the game's gonna be. Then they go into single player. They start to tease single player. They show you some single player gameplay at the worldwide reveal here in a couple of days. Then they start to go into zombies. Then they go into multiplayer. It's always been that way. So I think that's what they're gonna do again this year. And I'm really although this seems like it definitely could be zombies, at the same time I'm thinking it has to do with single player, because that's what they've always done. They wouldn't want to lead off with zombies. That's something they want to keep in their back pocket to really get people hyped up a couple of months from now, probably more in the summertime. So I don't know, look what you guys are thinking so far. Now also, apart from those 2 snaps, we actually got some new tweets from the Unmarked Man on Twitter. So I actually talked about him in yesterday's video if you guys missed that. But basically his first tweet was, the incident changed everything. So there's some sort of big incident. It's a specific event that went down that changed a lot of things. Then he said, no, listen to the sound of my voice, with a kind of an emphasis there on my. So obviously that's referring towards one of the early snaps from Dr. Salim, where he said, listen only to the sound of my voice. So that makes me think that this Unmarked Man is actually an enemy of Dr. Salim. So far, we think that Dr. Salim is bad, so that means this unmarked man might actually be the main good guy. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, but he seems to be on the opposite side of Dr. Salim. Now, next he says, ... the metal towers blooming like weeds popping between the slabs of the sidewalk. Not really sure what he's referring to there. That's kind of a weird sentence. Then he says, I see some of you like to play. Well then, let's play. ... And then finally, louder until it's everything, then nothing. So obviously these tweets here are very cryptic. It's hard to tell what's going on. I'm sure when we have the backstory and we know what he's talking about, they're going to make a lot more sense. But as of right now, it's just kind of nonsense words that they're just kind of hyping us up with. But that one, the no, listen to the sound of my voice, makes me think that he is the enemy or the opposite side of Dr. Salim, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, that's what's going on so far. We got some pretty crazy stuff going on. Let me know what you guys think about those snaps. I've seen a lot of cool theories and stuff going on down in the comments, so keep that up. Hopefully we'll be able to come up with something that really clicks and maybe be able to figure it out before it's the answers given to us. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, the reveal is coming out here in a couple of days, which is very exciting. I'll be sure to cover that for you all. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.